It was supposed to be a fresh start. Melissa Crane, a 34-year-old single mother of two, had finally found love again after years of heartbreak. Her boyfriend, Jason Tulliver, seemed perfect. Attentive, charming, great with her kids. But in less than a year, the dream would end in a shallow grave. Some murders are about money, others about revenge. But this one was about love, or at least what Melissa Crane thought was love. In 2019, a mother of two would do the unthinkable, not for greed, not for hate, but for a man. By the end of this story, you'll ask yourself, what would you give up for love? And how far could you go? Melissa Crane, 34, lived in a modest two-bedroom home in Bakersfield, California. Worked as a dental receptionist, known by coworkers as polite but quiet. Divorced for 3 years from her high school sweetheart, Michael Hughes, father of her two kids, Lily, 8, and Max, 6. Divorce was messy, accusations of neglect, constant money stress. Melissa struggled with loneliness. Family lived out of state, few close friends nearby. Melissa wanted more than anything to be seen again. Not just as a mother, but as a woman. That's when she met Jason. Dating site match. Jason Tulliver, 37, a contractor, recently moved to town. Their first date? Cheap diner, but Jason charmed her with stories about traveling for work, building dream homes, and never settling for less. Jason told Melissa early on he wasn't big on kids, but assured her he could make it work. Within weeks, Jason was at Melissa's house multiple nights a week. Neighbors noted he rarely interacted with Lily or Max, often stepped outside to take phone calls when they were around. Jason started subtly undermining Melissa's parenting. You let them talk back too much. They're spoiled, that's why they don't respect you. Encouraged her to cut contact with her ex-husband except for essential communication. Friends noticed Melissa canceling plans more often. Jason didn't like her going out without him. Jason's jealousy extended to her own children, complaining about noise, mess, and how much time they took from him. Text messages recovered later show escalation. Jason, I wish it was just you and me. Jason, they're holding us back from having the life we deserve. Melissa starts posting fewer pictures of Lily and Max on social media. Friends notice. In January 2019, Melissa tells a coworker, Jason's been talking about moving in, but only if things change at home. By February, Jason was living there part-time, but tension with the children was constant. Neighbors heard raised voices around 8:45 p.m. Melissa's best friend received a voicemail at 9:03 p.m. He's serious this time. He wants to... I don't know what to do. Timeline based on forensics. 9:15 p.m. Children likely subdued with over-the-counter sleeping pills. 9:40 p.m. Both children smothered. Cause of death later determined as asphyxiation. Around 10:30 p.m. Jason's truck seen leaving the driveway. Jason and Melissa drove 6 miles to a wooded area near an old gravel pit. Shallow grave dug, children wrapped in garbage bags with traces of bleach. Melissa later admitted she sat in the truck while Jason dug, so she wouldn't have to watch. March 16th. Michael Hughes reports children missing after Melissa fails to bring them for visitation. Melissa tells police, Jason took them camping, I don't know where. Police become suspicious after finding bleach smell in laundry room. Cadaver dogs alert in trunk of Jason's truck, both arrested within 48 hours. Melissa initially claims Jason killed the children without her knowledge. Confronted with her fingerprints on garbage bags and her phone's GPS showing she was at the gravesite, after 14 hours of questioning, she breaks. He said if I didn't do it, he'd leave. I couldn't lose him. Melissa convicted of 2 counts of first-degree murder, life without parole. Jason convicted of conspiracy and second-degree murder, 35 years. Judge's closing statement. A parent's love is supposed to protect a child. Yours destroyed them. Melissa Crane thought she was choosing love, but what she chose was death in trying to keep a man she lost everything and left 2 little graves as her only legacy. Please like, comment, or subscribe if you think Melissa Crane deserved better life.